to your beat. Wanted to blend in, no self-expression, 'cause I wanted you to see I'm not so different, fit in your system, so why do you tell me?
Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I want to share with you some DIY projects that I made for Easter. It's coming up quickly and we better get decorating. So without further ado, let's get right into it. For this first project, I used 2 candle holder plates from the Dollar Tree. And these little eggs, they are in their own packaging. I wish I had the footage. For some reason, I cannot find the footage of me painting these plates and the eggs. So I painted the candle holder plates antique white. It's acrylic paint from Craftsmart. And I had some Easter colors that I used for the eggs. I will post the names of those down in the description. I love the teal and the pink and the purple, so I thought that they were perfect for this project. And once those were all dry, I then used my hot glue, and it sticks so nice to all of this. Sometimes with a hot glue it does not stick very well on the glass, but it did with this project, so I was all for it. And as you see, I tiered it, so it's just two shelves or 2 layers. And I have this cute candle from the Dollar Tree. It is a light or lilac purple, and I put that on top. And here are the bunnies. So the eggs are in the same kind of packaging as these bunnies. I just used 2 of them, and I took the little hook things out of the top, and I didn't paint them. I just left them alone. And then you see me just seeing how I wanted to decorate it with these eggs that I got from my Michael's grab bag boxes, and I ended up putting them underneath and put "He is risen" on the top, and voila, you have cute Easter decoration for under $10. For this next DIY, I used a foam tree from Michael's. I couldn't find a big one at the Dollar Tree. They do have them, just not as big as I wanted. And then I used the bright mint green color acrylic paint from Craftsmart. And I didn't want the styrofoam white, so I just lightly painted over the whole cone. And once I let that dry, I am so excited that I got a whole bunch of eggs from my Michael's grab bag that I opened up with the kiddos last spring. I will put the link down in the description below if you want to check that out as well. And then once I let this dry, I then used my hot glue and all of these cute little eggs, and I just went around and I started from the bottom. I had different sizes. I had like bigger ones and then smaller ones, and I wasn't sure how that was going to work with this because I wanted to make sure there's enough space around the cone for all of them to fit. So I mostly tried to do the same size. And then I just went around with the different colors, and I slowly but surely glued them all the way up to the top of the cone. I know that I switched camera angles. I am trying to find the best angle to show you on video, so I have been playing around. I apologize if it was in the middle of this video, but I do crafts all day long, so I try to have it the same way, but I was trying really hard, especially with this cone. It's really, really tall, so it was very, very difficult to get it all in the same frame. So as you can see, I have a little bit of foam sticking out, not sticking out, but showing through the cone. That's why I wanted to paint it that mint color green, nice springy, and so it doesn't really stick out that much. And there you go. You see me almost at the top, playing around with the eggs, making sure that they all fit. And if they didn't fit, I kind of kept that in the back to hide. And then as you see, I had to glue egg to egg at some points. So, but I really liked how this came out. It was really pretty. Glitter all over the place. So if you don't like glitter, I suggest you getting different kinds of eggs. But there you go. Look at it. And I put he is risen egg at the top. So, oh my goodness, so cute. Look how springy that all looks. Beautiful. And then for this last DIY, oh my goodness, I don't know who made a hat on one of my Dollar Tree groups, but I was like, I have got to make something like that. I went to the Dollar Tree a few times to find this wastebasket, and there was one left at, I think it was the Penfield one in Rochester, New York, and I grabbed it. Let me tell you, it is not easy playing around and forming the hat. I don't have strong hands or fingers. I have sprained my fingers. I re-injured it a little while ago, so trying really careful not to hurt my finger again. It took me a while to get it the way that I wanted to. So I suggest just keep playing with it. You will get it. Just have patience. It will come out looking like a hat, I promise. I kind of just kept pushing it out and then form it the brim of the hat. It was not easy. Not easy. It took me like a good half an hour at least. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this not going to work? Am I not going to be able to make this hat? But I was not going to give up. So once I figured that out, I kind of like pushed, as you can see, the inside, because my daughter had a thought, and I kind of had this thought too. She's like, what if you put Easter eggs inside? So that's exactly what we did, or at least I did. So once I got the form that I wanted, like I said, I then had some ribbon from my Dollar Tree. Nope, not from the Dollar Tree. From my Michael's grab bags that I had left over from last year. So excited. So I used that. And then I had like a cute little bunny one that I put over that. So I had a big layer of ribbon and then a small layer of ribbon. And then I made a bow with the ribbon that I had. If you want to check out how to make a bow, I will also put that in the description below for you so that you can learn how to make a bow nice and easy. This one I kind of like eyed. I didn't really measure. I just knew that I didn't want it as big as I've made them before, so I made a smaller one. And then I'm playing around and trying to figure out where it's got to go, how it's got to go. So I do have a video that can help you if you do want to make your own. And I've got to get a new glue gun. My little hook thing that stands it up broke. I dropped it. And I know that I need a better hot glue gun. Do you recommend a hot glue gun? If so, please comment down below what kind you use. I think this is just a one from Michael's that I grabbed, and it's a very, very hot one. But it's less than $10, so I know that I want a better one. So if you have any advice, suggestions, please comment down below. And of course, you hear my little sidekick in the background, I'm sure. My little beauty. She's always sleeping with me when I'm doing these, so she stays out of trouble. I'm not hanging out with the kids because they get her into trouble. So she's with me, sleeping away. And I've got my bow made, got it puffed out. I cut the edges. I love the spring colors. I'm so excited. Spring's around the corner. And I just glued it right on to the other ribbon. And then I grabbed these tulips from the Dollar Tree. They look like bunny ears. So I just grabbed the biggest ones that I saw that matched, and I hot glued them to the top of the hat. And then I felt like it needed something else because I couldn't figure out what to put. I didn't want to do another bow. Like maybe I should put another flower. So once I glued the ears on, I went around the house trying to figure out what I should add to it. And I ended up adding one of the paper flowers. But it looks like before I did that, I had another bag of eggs that we used to put inside the hat. And I just took a piece of paper and I painted it white, and there's the hot glue. And then I just attached it to the bottom of the hat. And then the eggs are all loose inside, and there's the little paper flower at the top. So you can definitely use a Dollar Tree flower, I'm sure, but I really like the way that this looked. So cute. And there it is. Oh my goodness. Spring, Easter. Happy Easter. It's coming up. I loved making these Easter DIYs. This just came out absolutely adorable. It took me a while to get the form, but totally worth it. And I love this tree. I thought that this would be perfect. He is risen to go right at the top. And I don't know, I know that I always say I don't know where this is going, but I would love to have some decor around the house. But this just might sell? I'm not sure. What are your thoughts? Comment down below. Let me see what you think. Should I sell it or should I keep it? I don't know if I want to make another one of these. I might just bring this to the store, but I really want this. I don't know. I'm always so undecisive with it. I could always make more, although I can only find one of these cute waste baskets. And so simple, little farmhouse style tiered tray. Easy, simple. These took a few minutes, these took a little longer, but totally worth it. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. We are so close. There will be a video coming up letting you know how to get into the giveaway. Hit that like button, share, and I'll see you soon for another Easter DIY. Thank you so much for joining. As always, stay safe, take care, and be blessed. Bye.